You know what time it is? It is still time for tea. And on tea time today, we have a special guest, a super duper one. Is not just a guest, he's all the way from the United States of America. Yes, our guest is a rising star, act, singer, and songwriter. His genre of music is afrobeat and R&B. He has a couple of hit songs to his credit. He currently lives in Dallas, Texas, United States. He recently dropped a trending music video for Akuoma on the BigEez Entertainment, a United States-based record label. Let us welcome the one and only, the Princewill Nwabuisi, known professionally as Next2Page. What's good, brother? What's good, man? Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
How you doing, man? That's the same
fine,
smile.
man.
That's the same smile you used to woo that girl in the video. Please, can you smile it, Papa? How you doing, man?
I'm fine. I'm a simple person and I always smile no matter what.
All right. So, let's talk about your music, man. I like the fact that you're in America and you still made an indigenous sound, for the women out there. And I remember playing the song to my girlfriend, and I remember how she was dancing so much, especially when she heard it. And then she really enjoyed it. And I was thinking, I sang it. It's my song. Actually, like, I love her.
That's the song for the babies.
Yeah, because you're almost snatching my girl away. So how were you able to do that? A lot of people are, affected by their environment. They're, influenced by what they see and what they hear. But you were still able to stay indigenous, even though you're in America. How, what's that about? Tell us about it.
Okay, basically, I produced that song in Nigeria when I traveled back.
Oh, okay.
Visit my parents. So my best friend, who's actually who works with me, shout out to J Emperor for the wonderful production. So we were actually in the studio. I came to visit. It was like, you've been away for like 2 years. What's happening? I have this beat. So I heard it, and I said, oh man, I feel like, okay, I needed to do something that relates to me and to guys. Like, you have to give kudos to the female, maybe guys in a relationship, or when you have a girl who is doing good, you need to appreciate her if she's beautiful inside, not like beautiful like outside. You have to be beautiful in the inside. She's good, she's humble, she's sweet, she's lovely. She's like, Akuoma means in Igbo, Akuoma means wealth. Akuoma means a good thing. Akuoma means everything good, everything that make you smile at the time. And Akuoma is a name too. So I said, okay, let me use that name Akuoma to relate to everyone, especially all
wow,
the ladies.
that's amazing. So you've heard you relating to women. I know that one of your inspirations definitely is women.
Well,
I'm correct. But tell us your other inspirations, especially when you're making music. What are your inspirations?
Life. Like my EP is out already. Instinct is out in all platforms. Like if you play other songs, you would see like I have other things happening. So
yes, because I listened to your EP and I noticed that you have some very serious songs. So what is your studio session with you like? What are those things that you need in the studio for you to have a perfect studio session?
Well, actually, like if I'm in the studio right now, I just have to listen to a beat. Once that beat is playing, then things I've been through in my life or things I've seen, though all those inspiration comes together, then that's when I write and vibe.
Alrighty. Still a question for you.
Okay, so I'm with Ife on this one. When I vibe to your song, I listen to it and it's an absolute vibe. So I want to ask you, what has been what is your best single and why, and what makes it different from other singles?
All right, my best single is still yet to come because I feel like you ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay. So what has been your
Like,
favorite so far?
what have been? Excuse
What
me?
single has been your favorite so far?
Okay, right now it's Akuoma. Right
Oh,
now,
okay, okay.
because
Okay. I can see why.
because I can see that the people are really relating to the song.
Yeah.
You
True that,
know,
true that. It's an absolute vibe. It's an absolute vibe.
yeah, that's a song
And,
I've,
and
you
there's no
know,
female that will listen to it and not feel like you are singing it directly to her, or it's an absolute.
exactly.
And also,
So,
also, what other artists, both international and local, would you like to collaborate with?
okay, would I like to collaborate with? Okay, local. I think I would like to. For now, nothing yet. But here, I have talks with BigEez Entertainment. We are dropping a song soon with Plies.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
let's talk about, music generally and your acceptance. Now you're in the diaspora, right? You're in America, making Nigerian music, and then we have a lot of Nigerians that are making music out here, and some of them, with the extent of their fame and all of that, they still haven't achieved a lot from their music career. How do you intend to change that narrative, right? Where you can live abroad, make Nigerian music, and sell out like Nigerian artists that are based in Nigeria?
Right now, the Afrobeat is global.
Yes, of course, it is.
All the attention in music when it comes to Afrobeat is in Nigeria.
Yeah, true.
So I think we're in a place like no matter where you are at this point, if you're in the US, you're in Canada or Australia, anywhere, as long as you do good music, you'll be heard.
All right, so you don't have any worries about that okay, they may pay attention to this guy in Nigeria more than they will pay attention to me that I'm in Texas. You don't have that fear.
You're at this point, no.
So, okay, I like the fact that you said at this point. Is there a point where you intend to come back to Nigeria to, actually focus on music?
Yes, but not like relocate back to Nigeria fully because I'm signed here with BigEez Entertainment, and we are not just focusing on Nigerian market. We're focusing on global.
Okay,
Though it's
totally.
Afrobeat and R&B, but we are doing it for globally, so
All
not
right.
just
All right.
Nigerian music.
Totally understandable. All right.
Okay. This is your reply. Prompting me to ask, if you were not doing music, what would you have ventured into? What would you be doing?
Music production. I'll be a
Oh, okay,
producer.
still within music. What inspired you to do music, to go into music? What was your inspiration? What pushed you? Okay, I want to
Was
be
it
an artist.
family? Was
family?
it,
Yeah.
your toys growing up? Because me, I had guitars and pianos growing up as toys, but I didn't pick up music.
Okay, my mom. My mom, she used
Wow.
to, yeah, used to be a Catholic at the time, and she sings very good. She's been in the choir. So I think my mom inspired me. She didn't even take her music career, international, or try to bring it out there or release an album or anything, but she really had a beautiful voice, but she ended up in the church. Just in the church and stuff. So I think my mom is my big inspiration.
All right. So, like other musicians, did you also start from the church? Were you playing drums or playing the keyboard in the church choir or singing the soprano or something? Did you have that history, or music was just your own personal decision?
No, I started with dancing.
Oh, wow.
Directing.
Dancing.
No, dancing.
Dancing.
Dancing. Okay.
Yeah, I started with dancing, then listening to music, and I met some friends actually back in school. So we decided to start writing songs. Then I started playing guitar, but I stopped like a long time ago. So I didn't really follow up.
So tell us one very funny story that we all do not know about you, about when you started music and how your parents were against it, because we know all parents used to be against it one time or the other before they finally accept it. So tell us one funny story about when
First time,
you lacked the acceptance.
I will tell you a story. my first experience in the studio, my dad never wanted me to do music at all. But my mom, she's my, just like I said, my biggest inspiration, my support. She was the one who made me understand that you can do whatever you want to do. She saw that talent in me and she supported me. She was the first person before my brothers and my dad, everybody say, okay, before they even heard my first song, I said, wow, I never thought you could, you're good. So I think I met one guy. The guy said, okay, that he can produce music. I was like, okay, I love music. I want to produce. He said I should go and bring like, I think it was like 10,000 naira. Yeah. Then so I went to my mom. I didn't have money. I said, Mom, please, I want to produce music. Give me 10,000 naira. She gave me the money.
And that must have been a lot of money back then.
Yeah, I went to the studio. I thought it was, I gave the guy the 10,000. He said, okay. He took that money. He said, oh, yeah, go and buy fuel. And I was just having 10,000. I ran back to the house. I told my mother, please, I need money for me. She was like, but you told me it was 10,000. I said, please. She gave me the money. She gave me extra money. I went back, bought the fuel. Then I did all nights that day. After that day, they mixed and mastered it within like, I think 6 hours. Went back to the house and I played the song. That was when my dad heard the music. Was like, who is that? He said, oh, this is your son. This is your son. I was like, wow, that's good. That's how it began.
Oh wow, amazing! Yeah, you don't have a bad story now. I thought maybe they kicked you out of the house. What did they sing?
No, but honestly, I'm curious though. I'm very, very curious though. What's the story behind the name Next2Page? What was the inspiration behind it? How did you come up with the name? Was it like a nickname or something?
Yeah. Next2Page. Normally, I was in all my friends call me back in school. They call me Next Page, like next page, which means like I always bring something new to the table. I always do something new, like if
you always have the next page flip.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what I'm gonna do next. So when I do like, which kind of page be this? Something like that. Okay. So at the end of the day, I said, okay, let me just change it up and put it like next page.
All right, that's really amazing. So, speaking about your EP, I want you to shed some light on your EP, where your fans can find it on social media platforms and all of that, just shed some light on that.
Okay, Next2Page is out. Instinct is all platform. Play, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube, everywhere in all platform. The EP, I dropped that EP like a few months ago. These are songs that I did just for my fans. These are like songs that I did just to introduce myself so that people really know, the kind of artist I am. I'm not just based in one particular style of music. I just wanted to make it open to say, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do that. So it's like different R&B, Afrobeat, Afropop, Afrofusion. They're all there on the EP.
Alrighty, man, it's been amazing having you on the show, and of course you guys know where to find Next2Page music. Search all streaming platforms and you can find man like Next2Page. You can find his latest single and you can find his EP on all platforms. But before we let him go, nobody comes on this show without dropping a freestyle or singing for us, and this is where we put you on the spot and we need you to do quick acapella for us, for your fans out there that have not gone to listen, something that will ginger them to go to all those platforms to go find it. So give us a quick one.
Girl, I'm not gonna lie, I want ginger you.
Yeah.
I can't get you out of my head.
All right, I'm sure that song must be for you, man.
I felt it. So
they will slap you from America.
Lastly from me, what message, maybe something very short, to your fans, what message do you have to them? What do you have to say to them, your fans?
So far so good. I just dropped a video, Akuoma video, and the turnout is good. I'm happy. I never believed it would turn out this way, because I think there's something I did like a few years ago and I didn't really have much to, maybe because I wasn't able to push it or something. But this time I've not even really started promotion, and I'm shocked that people are going to stream it, but on play,
It's
Apple
a really
Music.
good song. It's a really good song. I love it
Yeah.
personally. It is a really good song.
So the
So,
turn is good. So I want to thank you to everyone, thank to my fans, and more music, more music, more music, more.
alrighty, man. That's so amazing having you on the show. Next2Page. Thank you very much for being part of this amazing production.